In this session, we will discuss about the background attribute. So far, we have discussed about few attributes of body tag. The first one what we came across was BG color. You now know that you can set a background color to your web page. And also here we have two ways to set the background color of a web page. That is, you can write the color name or you can set the color code. Like here we have taken color code. The second attribute is your text attribute. This is to set the by default color for the text what you type, and that text color will be same throughout the web page. Now suppose here, now see here, text color I have taken it as yellow. So what will happen? Whatever you write down, whether with heading tag or anything within the body tag you will write down, the text will be of yellow color. Now if you want to change this color, then in that case you have to change it by using font tag. Now, we have also discussed about the margins, and I told you you can set the margin in percentage or in pixel. We have four types of margin: top margin, left margin, right margin and bottom margin. Now, there are three types of other attributes which are used to link the web page. Now, what is this? You must have searched any topic. So when you search, what happens? You must have seen list of links get appeared below the search bar, correct? And those are written with blue color, and there is an underline color also, and that is also a blue color, correct? So that is the by default color for any suggested link. Wherever you send the link, you will see it is always with blue color, and there will be a blue color underline also to the text. But you can change that by default setting. The by default color is that sky blue color. So if you want to change now and show it with some other color, you will use the attribute link equal to and the color of your choice. So here I have taken it as pink. So what will happen if any topic I search, or suppose I have any links in HTML. So the first time when you will see the link, it will be with underlined pink color. The second is V-link. Now V-link means visited link. To understand V-link, let us take the same example of search bar. When you type any topic and press enter, related links will appear just below the search bar, correct? And those are by default with blue color. And out of suppose those 7-8 links, you click to any one page, the suggested link are there, and you select any one link, and when you come back again to that same page, you will see that color becomes green. So visited link will be in green color by default, and active link is the link. Suppose there were 7-8 links, now you have taken, now suppose from 7-8 links you have already visited 4 links, correct? But now you are in the fourth link, which is the active link. Are you getting my point? See, total 7 links were there, and you have visited so far 3 links, and the fourth one about which I am talking, you are already on that page, it is active. So by default that link will appear to you with red color. But if you want to change the color of the link, the default color link, you can change it. Like here I have taken it as orange. So the active link, out of many links, you come back to the same links, you will see few links which you have visited are gray in color. The few links which you haven't clicked yet will be with pink color, and one of the link will be of orange color. That is the link which is now active. That is, you are on that web page. So these are few attributes. So these attributes we have discussed in detail. All these attributes will help you to apply and make your web page look more attractive. To understand tags and its related attribute, the best way is relate it with your assignment work. Many a times you must have submitted your assignment where you have taken A by 4 sheets or botany sheets or any type of sheet, and you have made it look more beautiful by applying some background color to it. So that background color to your page here is a BG color. But is it always that you were interested to put color? You must have even drawn something on the background of your sheets. Same way, here also HTML provides you with both the facility. You can set a background color or you can also set a background image to your web page. Now let us see how it is done. To set the color to your background, you need the attribute BG color. This we have discussed. Now we shall learn how to set image to our web page. Now for this, the attribute used is background attribute. So I will delete this BG color and write down background, because with the background attribute only you can set image to your web page. Now within the double quotes, what should be written? Because we want to set image, that means the name of the image what you want to set should be written within the double quotes. And how should it be written? So from your device, you first see whether you have any image of your choice. If not, you can download. I have already downloaded few images. So for this, I will click on Windows Explorer folder. Now this Windows Explorer here is a library of my device where you can say all the files and folders can be accessed easily. Select Windows Explorer and through this you can select your files or the images what you have saved, or you can also move directly to the location where you have saved. So I will click on Windows Explorer. See here, I have saved few images on desktop. See, can you see a few images are there? Now my image is here on desktop folder. Now can you see a few images are there? I will select this image where there are many dolls in this. So there are two ways to fetch the image name. Directly from here you can see the name is given cartoon3.gif. This is the extension .gif. So you have to copy the name of the image with the extension also. But the best way is to right click on the image, and the last option when you right click is properties. Click on the last option of properties. Then a property window will appear on your screen. Now I will like to select from here. You can see this property window is of that image which I have selected, and the name also is same cartoon3.gif. So I will copy from here. I will tell you afterwards why I am doing this, because see what has happened here. This is on my desktop folder also, and the same image I have also saved it in other folder also. So now you will learn what is the problem if you directly select the image name. Now I have copied. You copy the image name with the extension of the file format from here and move to your notepad editor and paste it. So this is cartoon3.gif. Now remember, there I have pasted and I have saved my notepad editor's text document. Okay, every time when you do any changes, keep on pressing Ctrl S. So this is the web page. Now I will refresh it. See, image is not getting displayed. I will tell you why. So if I refresh, still see image is not getting displayed. What is the problem? Let me move back to the coding part. Here I told you this file name is already there in my device in two places. So there is a confusion. So what should we do? The best way is to right click on that image, click the last option property. That image property window will appear. From here you copy the location. What do you mean by this? This is the path. That means this image cartoon 3 where it is stored, it is on desktop under ASUS folder, in users folder, in C drive. This is the meaning of the location. Now paste the path here and between desktop and cartoon put a forward slash. So, so this is the correct way to write down the image path. You can also set height and width of the image both in percentage or in pixel. I'll show you both the ways. Suppose I take it here in percentage, so I have to put the value in double quotes. But if you write down in pixel, you can directly also write down the value because it is a number value. So double quote is not needed. This is the percentage way. Now the same thing I'll show you how to set the value in pixel. So here I've written 600 and here also I'll write down some value. Let it be 700. Now see, you can change the value of pixel to percentage also. And remember the 600 was a number. So for number you can directly write down without double quotes. Here I have written in double quotes and HTML is not very much case sensitive. So it will not show any error. Now see, refresh. This is how we set background image to a web page. I hope the session was interesting.